Hi! Welcome to my studio. I'm Jess, I'm a collage artist, and I'm so happy that you're here. Today we're going to be doing some really casual collaging. So I think that mixed media collages can sometimes feel a little overwhelming because the more layers and things and textures that you add to a collage, the more opportunities you can have for it to go absolutely sideways and look like a pile of trash. At least that's my problem. So I think this will be fun to do together. If you have suggestions in the comments below about how you like to make your mixed media collages, I would love to hear them. Yeah, so with that being said, let's just jump right into it. Okie dokie. Alright, so for this mixed media collage, I have some paper where I'm going to do the collage. I have some offcuts of some graph paper that I wanted to remove from something, and I also have some scraps from a curtain that my granny had. Alright, so first things first, with this collage, let us maybe start with something that we just lay down. Just to get something kind of happening. Honestly, we might end up covering this entirely, but that's sort of the beauty of it. It just lets us kind of do something even if it's wrong. I really like that phrase for me because it helps me sort of break out of that initial paralyzing fear that I get when I start a new project. And maybe other people might hear that, but it doesn't make any sense to them, which is fine too, but maybe that'll help, I'm not sure. Yeah, that wasn't what I was initially thinking, but I like it. You know, I'm gonna embrace some of these wrinkles that are showing up as the texture. Or something else. I've got more scraps here I could use. I think step one when you're making a mixed media collage, or really any collage, really any art, is to let go of expectations. This is very true for collage in general because we can want with one hand and spit in the other and see which one fills up first. But yeah, basically you're really dependent on what pieces you have, and while that can feel really freeing at times, if you're someone who really wants to see the vision in your head come to fruition, making a collage can sometimes be hard because you're really dependent on the pieces that you have and not necessarily on the ideas that are in your head, if that makes sense. Like, if you could draw really well and you've practiced at it, maybe you can recreate the thing that you're thinking about perfectly on the page. But I would argue that even people who draw and are really good at that often find that they have to adjust or rethink as they go along. All this to say, try not to worry too much about what you think the final collage should look like. We're just playing, and we're just gonna see what works, and you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. This mixed media collage was a whole lot of fun to work on, and I definitely got to a point where I thought, oh no, it's terrible. And I have to be honest, it is not my favorite thing I've ever made. Do I say that about anything I make? I don't think so. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's got lots of pieces all over the place. There's really no rhyme or reason to almost any of it other than me thinking it needs something else. It doesn't look quite right. And I don't believe that by the end I got to a place where it looks great. The thing is that that's okay. I mean, I really did want to just play today, and as I was playing, I found some other pieces that I thought were really pretty that I wanted to use, so I started to work on the other page of my collage as I was waiting for things to dry on my, we'll call it my experimental page. Ultimately, I think that that goes to show that when you let go of expectation and when you give yourself the freedom to play and be weird, you can really end up allowing yourself the room to do something cool or something that you really do like a lot. I hope that this can be your invitation today to do something wild and crazy and ugly and stupid and weird and raw and fun and dumb. Maybe it results in you also making something else that you really like, and maybe it just results in you having fun and relaxing for a while. And I think that that's wonderful and okay. And yeah. Anyway, I think that's it. Okay, bye. Bye. Thanks for joining me.